welcome to The Better Half, starring the better halves of the Green Bay Packers. I'm your host, Rachel Monick, alongside newlywed Heaven Daniels.
Hello.
Hi. She is the wife of defensive tackle Mike Daniels. Rosie Sierra is here, longtime girlfriend of tight end Andrew Corliss, and Antavius O'Neill. Hi. We call her Tay. She's the fiancée of defensive lineman Josh Boyd. Welcome back, ladies.
Thank you.
Nice to be here with
Glad
all of you.
to be here. I've missed you guys.
excited.
I've missed doing this, being here, so I'm very excited.
Can you believe it's the third season?
I can't, but I'm excited.
Yes, it's very exciting. Now, for those of you joining us for the very first time, we want to let you know that The Better Half, it's a lifestyle show. We talk about family, we talk about fashion, we talk about fitness, fun projects, community, and of course, food. And that leads us to the kitchen. Amy Hanton, the cooking mom, is here with wide receiver Jordy Nelson's wife, Emily.
Hey, Rachel. Hi, ladies. So excited to be back for The Better Half, and so excited about Emily's recipe. How good does a big old banana sheet cake sound with homemade cream cheese frosting? I know I'm excited, and we'll share the recipe coming up in just a bit.
Sounds good. Thanks, ladies. All right, so summer. It just went by like that.
Super quick.
Yeah,
it was
really
super
fast.
quick.
Big one for you, big summer.
Yeah, I got married, which was the highlight of my summer. Super exciting. I'm glad it's over in a sense, but I
do you
miss
miss
it.
it
I
too?
miss it nonetheless. So yes.
Well, coming up later in the show, we're going to look at
Yeah.
all your pictures and
Yeah.
some of the video from that wonderful
And that'll be
day.
fun to reminisce for me too. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
Anything special happen with you, Rosie?
Yes, we bought a house.
Well, that's a big deal. Where's your house?
Palm Beach, Florida.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes. He said it was the palm trees. That's what made him pick Florida.
Oh,
so-
really?
We'll have
All
to
right.
visit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll all come visit. Yeah, you promised to share pictures later in the season?
Yes, I promise.
Good, good. Can't wait to see inside and outside. And Tay, what about you?
Well, we kind of just did a little bit of traditional things like mud riding.
Oh yeah.
I also got a new dog. Josh got me a dog. She's a red-nosed pit bull. Her name is Chloe Monroe.
Awesome.
Chloe Monroe.
She did say that mud riding was traditional.
Yeah, I don't
so
know. It's
I don't
tradition in
know.
my
I don't
family.
do that, but
it's
that's awesome.
a lot of fun. Trust me. I'll
Okay,
be
you'll have to
waiting
show
for
us
that.
sometime.
Yeah, I
Maybe
will.
we'll go mud riding with you
Okay.
sometime.
Yes, definitely.
That would be fun. Now, and then you guys all made it back in time for training camp.
Yes.
Big deal with training camp and family night.
Yep.
Do you make a point to be here with the guys?
Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah, I like to go, and it was awesome for me. My little ones were old enough to actually take them and enjoy it and know what's going on and see their dad on the field. So I think the first years I maybe it's one or two. This year we were at almost every training camp.
And you shared a lot of pictures, and we have
I
a
did.
couple of them right now, including, let's see who's up first. Who's up there?
Lord.
Oh, it is you. It is you.
Yep, that's family night. Mike's dad and his mom are here. My sister, who was awesome, was here for the summer, was there. Mike's little cousin, my babies. That's their first official football game, so that was really fun for us.
Oh, that is fun.
So
Next we have
adorable.
Rosie in heaven together.
girlfriend.
Is that a little selfie?
Of course,
Yes.
tradition.
Always
Me and
have to
Rosie
get a
always get a selfie wherever. Yeah.
And then still another one with Heaven. Heaven, do you
Yeah,
ever
you know,
not have your camera?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a picture hoarder. Like I just love it. So
Who are you with there?
That's how my mom
I'm with
is.
Bianca and Casey. And then Casey got my baby to sleep. She's a baby whisperer.
Oh, okay. And the two wives there,
Yep,
right?
2 wives
Okay.
there, yep.
Now, this is Tim Massey and his daughter. And
Adorable.
Sweet.
And Amanda. Amanda's a better half, too. She's been
Yeah.
on the show with us. She's going to join us next week. But I love this picture.
I know. That's why I
love
want
the
a girl.
tutu.
Yeah.
The tutu's so cute.
The tutu is so great. By the way, Amanda has a baby bump she's expecting.
Yeah.
There's
Emily.
Emily and Royal.
Sweet. Very sweet picture.
Aw.
Was that during the fireworks day?
Yep, it was.
Tay and
Very
Josh
cute.
Boyd. So this is family night after your families are invited onto the field, right?
Yes, they are.
What's that like being there to see the fireworks?
It's exciting. You know, they do a lot of fireworks, and then this year I think they did a lot of
Laser
laser
show.
lighting.
Laser
Yeah.
show.
It was
I
so
missed the laser
cool.
show.
It was
I
so
think
cool.
all the
Watching the
kids loved
fireworks.
it.
Yeah, I was kind of busy too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that last picture was Jared and Rachel Aberderis. We're hoping she'll join us on the show sometime this season too. So looking good. Now, then you mentioned training camp that you took the kids there so they
Yep.
could experience what Dad does during the day.
Yeah, because I feel like during the games it's a bit intense, and I don't always want to bring them. It's kind of hard for me too. But training camp, there's a lot of people. They can run around. It's not, at the stadium it's a bit tougher to keep an eye on your kid and watch them. But at training camp, I think it's easier.
And I missed training camp last year, but I definitely didn't want to miss it this year because I heard a lot of things, how
Yeah.
they interact with the fans and the bike riding. I didn't want to miss that.
The bike rating is awesome.
They kind of make a show of it.
Yes. Well, I think it's a good support system as well. So I think they like it
It's
too
nice
when
to
they
see
see
that.
us, and it's refreshing. It reminds them this is what they do.
Yeah.
And family's the main thing, I think, for
Well, and since they're staying in the
training camp.
dorms too, it's nice to be able to see them and have a little bit of time with them during the day.
Yeah, leave this picture up there for a second. What is this? What are we looking at?
Look at Josh. Well, that day I actually captured that. He was. It was actually before then. It was a little girl that was asking for him to ride, and she had like little pink bike with training wheels. And then I was like, "Well, Josh, would you just pick it up and just tote it on your shoulder?" So like somebody else came in and took her. So he just ended up with.
He
this
probably
little
would
guy.
have
He's
broke her
nice.
bike if he sat
Yes.
on it. Yeah.
I did see a couple of the guys just holding the bikes if they were too little and just walking.
Yeah, just
with them.
walking. I
Mike
like that,
did
though.
break a bike his first year, so
Really?
yeah, it was nice.
Should we not ask him about that?
No.
Well, I know Aiden was a bike rider today. Well, this year he rode his Spider-Man bike.
Was he
So that was
excited?
epic. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was epic for him.
Is it? Yeah. So yeah, what does that mean to? How old is Aiden?
Aiden is 4.
Okay.
He
and
thinks he's 5, but he's 4.
so he rode his bike alongside Dad as Dad
Yes.
headed to training camp.
Yes, well, and yeah, Drew has a rider that he's been riding with for years, so he was on the other side. So I thought it was cute.
I think that's awesome when you can have your children there, but if they do have a rider, Mike rides with a guy from Kentucky, and some days I'm like, well, I want the boys to ride with you, and so he'd have his rider on one side, the boys right there, and it's awesome for all of them, so yeah.
It's nice.
It's a great tradition. I mean, we love to see it every year. Even those of us who have been around for decades, we love that tradition.
It's fun.
Yeah, and the guys feel the same way.
Yeah,
That's
they
why I
love
was
it.
determined to see this year. I was like, I would not miss a training camp day. I have to see them ride on the bikes.
So while the guys are working hard on the field, the ladies will play at the spa. Isn't that the case?
Yeah.
Rosie, you guys went to the day spa in De Pere,
Yes, we did.
outside of Green Bay. It was kind of a day to get to know each other and meet with some of the other better halves.
Yes.
Tell us about your day.
Well, I mean, I think it was very relaxing. I think it was an opportunity to kind of break the ice, and all the ladies were able to meet each other. With each year, there's new people that come and go, so I think it was a nice way to warm up to everyone and kind of get to know each other and also relax.
Yeah.
How about it? Get your nails done and your feet done.
Yes.
Did you enjoy that?
I did enjoy it. It was so
And the hot
relaxing.
wrap that they put on
Yes,
your
on your
neck.
neck.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
relaxing.
Who joined you that day?
It was Bianca and
Kaylee.
Kaylee.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
and
so.
Audie.
And Audie.
Oh,
Audie came.
Yeah,
Audie came.
yes. Audie's been, Audie was
Can't
there.
forget
She is. I mean, good timing. Audie was one of our co-hosts last year, and she will be back on the show this year from time to time. But she also got married over the
Yes.
years, so she is now Audie Perry. So congratulations to her, and there's Tay uploading her feet. No. All right, so we're going to take a little break from our chit-chat because it is time to cook. Up next on The Better Half, it's Amy and Emily in the kitchen.
Hi ladies, hey everybody, coming up, got some old bananas around. We all have a few of these in our kitchen. What are you gonna do with them? We're gonna show you how to make Emily's amazing big old banana sheet cake with a homemade buttercream cream cheese frosting. That's coming up next. Stay with us, you're watching The Better Half. Hi everybody, welcome back. You are watching The Better Half. I'm Amy Hanton, also known as the Cooking Mom, in the kitchen with a fantastic cook who loves to cook for her family and entertain, Emily Nelson, wife of Jordy Nelson. Great to see you.
Hi, nice to be back. Thanks for having me.
You betcha. She really is an awesome cook, and we love it when she shares her recipes on the show. So I'm pretty excited about these recipes that we're featuring today because these are family favorites.
Yeah, they, well, there's kind of a theme here today. Bananas, specifically kind of overripe bananas. My son loves bananas, and so I'm always looking for recipes to use up overripe bananas. So yeah, we have a few good ones here today. So.
You got to stick around and watch what we're making. But first of all, we've got a picture of Emily and her son Royal, who's just a cutie pie. Bananas, you know what? There could be worse things to be in love with. So
That's right, yeah.
you know.
If I let him, he would eat a whole bunch in one day, really. He loves them that much. So I buy a lot at one time. So,
And I think, we all have it where we buy them and a few days later they didn't look so
Yep,
pretty,
yep.
but there's still a lot of really great flavor in them.
oh, for sure. And actually, Royal, he likes them when they have brown spots. He won't eat them unless they have brown spots because he's figured out that they're sweeter that way.
True.
But there's a very small window of
Right.
where he'll eat them, and then when they're not not so good to eat.
Yeah.
So yes, I do get left with overripe bananas a lot. So
That's when you need to make Emily's big old delicious banana sheet cake with homemade cream cheese frosting, which is what we're making today. And I love the idea of doing a sheet cake because then you've got plenty to share, plenty to bring to the office.
Oh yes, yeah.
Whatever.
There's always leftovers, and I mean, I've heard, I've made it for other people, and I've heard that there's sometimes fights over the leftovers of this. So it's just what I hear.
I can understand that happening.
Yep.
My daughter has told me that I better bring home a piece. So Ireland, we will do that. Okay, first thing we're going to do is get the cream cheese frosting underway. And a pretty standard cream cheese frosting, but for me, I'm not a big fan of store-bought, canned frosting, so the extra effort in going to make
for
the
sure.
cream cheese frosting, bring it on.
For sure,
So,
yeah. I
so
always make
good.
homemade frosting, whether it's cream cheese or just buttercream or
All the
chocolate.
difference.
Yeah,
Yeah, all
it
the difference
does.
in
It
the world.
makes a huge difference
Yep.
for a cake.
So 1 block of softened cream cheese that we let at room temperature, 1 stick of butter,
Yep.
softened also. Do you try and pull it out a few hours ahead or even overnight?
I do, or if I happen to forget, I'll just put it in a bowl and I'll stick it in for 20 seconds in the microwave. You don't want it to melt, but so kind of keep an eye on it. But if it comes to that, it usually works all right too.
Okay,
So
good deal. So we'll get the butter and cream cheese going. We'll beat that a little bit. Teaspoon of vanilla.
yep, teaspoon of vanilla.
Okay. And then gradually, I'm going to add the powdered sugar. I'm not going to add it all at once because I'll be wearing it.
Right.
So-
Yeah, you'll have a cloud of white around you if you
Not
add
that
it all
that's-
at once.
Not that that's ever happened to me. I think it's happened to all of us.
Oh,
So
sure.
I'm going to just keep an eye on the frosting, and I'll let you take it over and start making the banana sheet cake.
Okay, sure. Well, we're kind of going to start a little bit the same way. We're going to cream together a stick and a half of butter with our sugar.
I'm making a mess already over here. And by the way, we picked up the butter at Quick Trip, which is a great place to stop, and the bananas. So if you don't have time to go to the grocery store, they've got a lot of great stuff right there. So
Yeah, they
all
do.
right, so softened butter, a stick and a
Softened
half
butter,
of it.
yep.
And we,
We're going to cream that with our white sugar. Cream that together till it's nice, like light and fluffy,
Okay.
mixed.
I'm cleaning up my powdered sugar mess. But you know what? Come on. Keeping it real here.
I was gonna
Whenever
say,
you
you
make
can't-
anything with powdered sugar, you're baking something. Half my kitchen is wearing it.
I would definitely not consider myself a clean cook. The kitchen's usually a disaster after I'm through with
I love it.
making whatever I'm making, so.
And that's why I love these ladies. You guys are also real. You really are. And I always say, a messy kitchen, that's what vacuums and dogs are for. So,
That's right.
and husbands. Okay, so I'm going to keep adding carefully the powdered sugar, and you keep telling us what you're doing over there.
Yep, so once the butter and sugar's creamed together, we'll do a teaspoon and a half or so of vanilla.
You cook like I do. Little extra vanilla. never
Yeah,
hurt
you know,
anybody.
vanilla,
Yeah,
really.
exactly.
So we'll add that in here real quick. Then once that's mixed in a little bit, we will add our eggs one at a time, 2 eggs.
Is there a reason why we do it one at a time?
Well, I will say another thing. I am definitely one where I change up recipes, I'll make substitutions, like I do that a lot actually. This is one recipe where I follow it to a T and it is perfect. So it tells me to add them one at a time, so I add them one at a time.
And you know, with cakes and baking.
Yeah, it is. Sometimes it is necessary.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I don't know if that helps with the texture or the, keeping it
Why
moist,
argue with
maybe,
it?
yeah. I just do what I'm told when it comes to this one. So.
Should I start mashing some bananas?
Oh, yeah,
okay,
sure.
So, about how many bananas?
4-ish
Okay.
is probably good. We want about a cup and a half.
Okay.
So yeah, it does take quite a few bananas. And if it comes to it, if you have some frozen overripe bananas, you can always use those too. I prefer to use fresh, but frozen works just fine.
That
too,
is a
so.
great tip if your bananas are looking not so great and there's, throw them in a Ziploc bag and
Yep.
put them in the freezer.
We make tons of smoothies, and banana is pretty much always one of the ingredients that I use in my smoothies. It gives it a nice creamy texture. So,
absolutely.
Which we'll see later with another recipe that we're doing. So while you're doing that, I might put together our dry ingredients.
Do you need a whisk or anything, or are you okay?
Yeah, I might take a whisk and whisk them
betcha.
together. So we'll put our flour, salt, baking powder, and baking soda together.
I'm gonna use
All our
actually-
dry ingredients.
I was using a fork, and I thought, you know what, a potato masher would maybe be a better.
Oh yeah, that would definitely
better
work.
tool for the job here. Frosting is looking really yummy.
So we'll mix our dry ingredients. And then we also might use that little bowl over there.
You betcha. Do you need a bigger bowl?
Yeah, I might take a little bit bigger.
How about that?
So we have our dry ingredients, and then we'll mix our sour cream and our milk together.
So it's going to be really nice and moist with that sour cream.
Oh yeah, the sour cream really
There you go.
adds a lot.
There we go. You got that?
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
There we go. So mix sour cream.
Do the bananas go right in here now?
Not quite yet. We'll actually
not quite
add
yet.
that last.
Okay. I just
So once
want to
we-
dip into this cream cheese frosting because it looks amazing.
Oh yeah, you have to taste test. You can't serve things to people without
Okay, I'll do that. Don't tell anyone. Yeah, that
without
works.
tasting it.
So good.
So you kind of mix the milk and the sour cream together.
Okay.
Till it's nice and incorporated. And then we'll add our dry ingredients and the sour cream and milk mixture alternately with this. So I guess, I don't know, do you want to beat?
You bet.
So again, the recipe says to start and end with the dry mixture.
Okay.
Doesn't say why, but I have faithfully followed the recipe because it turns out so great. I don't want to mess with it. So a little bit alternately, yep. Dry ingredients and sour cream mixture.
And you want to bake this in a big old sheet pan. So one of those nice big sheet pans that makes a huge batch. So we'll
Yep.
just keep adding.
Yep.
And then the bananas go in last.
Yep, and then we'll add the bananas.
Okay, so we're going to keep adding. We'll add the bananas. And then this bakes for about how long, Emily?
25 minutes. So it really, I mean, it's a really easy, fast recipe. So, I mean, which I love because, you know, you don't want to slave away and then be tired and, you know, so it comes together really quickly and it bakes quickly and it's
look at
nice.
this. Look at this huge batch. So this is our baked with a little bit of powdered sugar on it, a banana sheet cake. Our frosting is ready. While the ladies are chatting, we are going to frost and decorate this with some chopped walnuts on the top, and I can hardly wait to dive in. Thanks so much for sharing the recipe.
Yeah,
really
no problem.
appreciate it. And she's not going anywhere. Coming up, we're going to make one of her son Royal's favorite smoothies, a healthy smoothie, and a fun little treat too, a quick fix treat, sweet treat. So the ladies will be right back. You're watching The Better Half.
The Better Half is presented statewide by Quick Trip. Text HALF to 75309 to register to win VIP tickets to the Better Half Ladies Luncheon. Message and data rates may apply. The Better Half is about food. The Better Half is about fashion. The Better Half is about family. The Better Half is about fun. And the Better Half is about you.
Win a chance to join your favorite Better Half hosts at an exclusive ladies' luncheon. Text the letters HALF to 75309 for a chance to win and join us at the Better Half Ladies Luncheon. You can bring your better half and maybe they'll bring theirs. Message and data rates may apply.
Dearly beloved, the bride
Today,
and the groom
at your cousin's third
so
wedding,
much appreciate
you streamed the game.
today at this
And you're not necessarily proud of that. But tonight, you had the gang over for juicy Johnsonville brats, made with only premium cuts of pork. They even admitted you were the superior griller. And you are definitely proud of that. Johnsonville, served with pride since 1945.
At Add an elegant masonry appearance to your exterior walls with easy-to-install Novik vinyl siding panels from Menards. Stacked stone panels have an authentic, seamless appearance and are available in 6 multi-tone colors. Only $16.95 a piece. That's only $3.39 a square foot. Guarantee that your job site has enough power for all your equipment with this Brute gas generator from Briggs & Stratton. Its 389cc engine generates 7,000 peak watts of power. Right now, just $499.
Save big money at Menards.
Welcome back to The Better Half, and I am not kidding when I say I've waited for this segment for about a year. Kevin got married. We talked about it all last season. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Best
Thank you.
wishes.
Thank you.
Yeah. How was it?
Awesome. Literally a fairy tale, literally everything I wanted. Mike just let me have full range, and it was perfect, literally.
Awesome.
So
you felt like a princess?
Oh, definitely. Wait till you see my dress. I was the queen. Yes,
she was
awesome.
the queen, and there she is. There's the
Yeah.
handsome couple.
I was a music major. I had to have a Phantom of the Opera / masquerade themed wedding, at least for the reception. I didn't want to do it during the ceremony, but we had blinged out masks, and Mike was the most handsome Phantom. That's my bridal party. All my girls from school, like my friends over the years, my sisters.
Everything was beautiful.
Yeah, it was my best friends. I mean,
gorgeous.
awesome. They were just amazing.
Everybody looks so great.
Yeah, thank you. Makeup artist was fabulous. My stylist was fabulous. Some of Mike's great guy friends from college and back home. This picture is hilarious because if you know these people and their personalities, just seeing this picture is a riot. And as you can see, there's Audie over there. Audie was in my wedding.
Looking fabulous.
It was just so fun.
And so it wasn't, I thought it was just the two of you that had the masks, but you got them for everybody.
Oh, the whole reception, everyone had them. This was like our, we got to go see the room before everyone came in. We took a little special moment, and I just loved it. That was an awesome picture right there.
There's so much.
Mike almost dropped me, though, dipping me
Oh,
back.
really? I was just going to say, it's so
back,
romantic.
And,
but
yeah, it took us a while.
Are those like little diamonds in your bouquet?
Yeah,
Oh,
and I don't know if you can see on the, there's like on the brooch there, it's like very blingy. She had a
Yes.
custom made design for the bouquet.
And it looks beautiful with the cake too.
Yeah, and I
It
made the D
does.
for my cake. These are just a couple little details from the wedding the photographer wanted to capture. It's my second dress in that left corner, kind of hard to see.
I like your shoes.
How many
Thank
dresses did you have?
I just had two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Both were gorgeous.
And that's my baby. That's my little one, part of the Ring Security crew.
Look at the shoes.
So Heaven,
They're
I saw
cute.
that Mike had on Chuck Taylors.
Yeah, I thought it'd be awesome for us all to wear Converse sneakers so we could dance and really have fun and kind of change into those t-shirts like my little one has on. So I had on sparkly Converse, and we danced and partied, and we were
was
comfortable.
it your idea or was it his?
Oh, it was my idea.
Everything was your idea?
Mine.
Was everything your idea?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I love the imitations. I thought they were beautiful. It was very
Yeah, my planner
very
found an
classy.
awesome lady. Ija Ray Ray is what she's called. It means may your day be grand, and she did phenomenal cutouts, foil work.
What a wedding to remember for your guests and for everyone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you can't see my son Michael because he's turned around trying to get picked up there. But that's our little cousin Corey, my baby in the push cart, and then my nephew, and then my two brothers are helping escort them down the aisle.
Now, who actually had the rings?
They were already up there. We didn't want to risk the process.
And how did the boys do? Did they do okay?
They did a good job. They did an awesome job.
I think that's a
Everything
beautiful
was
shot.
gorgeous all the way down to
Thank
your nails.
you. Yeah.
I love it.
No,
This
that is
picture, when they had
nice.
us in the street, like, I don't know if the other picture's in there or not, but there's like cars coming at us. He's laying on the ground like, smile, just keep doing this. And then every time cars come, he's like, run out the street. Yeah, this picture. He's like, Heaven, run out the street, run out the street. I almost got hit, but it was well worth it.
Yeah, captured the moment.
Yeah.
And I think that's important.
It's such a high fashion, moments. They're out there on the street with your beautiful dress and your hair and your makeup.
I felt like I knew the pictures were going to be good. Like I didn't see them, but like when we're taking them, like these are going to be good.
So what's this?
I'm just from our engagement photo shoot. We were in Chicago. This was phenomenal too. It was a great time. We traveled up there and we made a family weekend, but we did our shoot up there in Chicago as well.
Well, I know we have some video too that was put together, so let's run a little bit of that so we can see a little bit more of Mike and Heaven's special day. And I know you put so much into planning it. Do you miss that part?
I do kind of miss it. Like it was kind of overwhelming. Now that it's over, I'm like, I'm bored. I need something to do. But
I've never heard my brother brag.
It was like I can relive it. Like when I watch these videos or go through the pictures, which I do often, I probably watch this video 30, 40 times the night our videographer sent it to us. I just get excited all over again.
You're stunning.
Thank you.
I probably got a sneak peek of Heaven when she went to try on her dress, and just by trying it on, it was just beautiful. So I started tearing up.
Yeah, Tay was like crying in the room with me, not even in their dress fittings, and it was nice that she could be there with us for that. We appreciated her driving in Chicago, bad weather, just to be there for us. No problem.
Do you remember Mike's face when he first saw you?
Oh, he was cheesing so hard. And his brother looked like he was going to cry more than Mike. He had his hand on Mike's shoulder and he was like all teared up. And I was like, why are you crying?
Look at that. It's just so...
Heaven and Mike Daniel.
Yes. You look so happy.
It was phenomenal.
So what did you say that cracked everybody
You
up?
see my son there. Had to dance with them. Oh yeah, Mike was having his moment right there. He was like, I am going to kill it on the dance floor. All his friends, it's my sister's good friend there, my brother's best friend right there. You can see, it was literally like a club. Everyone after the wedding kept telling me, Heaven, your wedding felt like a dance party. And it did. Like, it felt like we were out somewhere in a big city, which we were in a big city, but that's the feel that we had.
We are all watching it, wishing we had all been there because it looks so fantastic.
Yeah, it was perfect. It was fun.
Thank you for sharing with us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
And we know, for those of us who follow you on social media, you worked hard to look smashing in that dress. Lost a lot of weight.
Yep, about 60, 65 pounds. Still need to lose some more, but that wedding was my motivation, and I got it off. So.
Well, speaking of fitness, that's what we're going to talk about coming up next. These ladies lace up their sneakers for a run in the park, and that's just getting us started.
Lord help us.
They have a great idea if you're looking to fit in a good calorie burn in just a short amount of time. That's coming up on The Better Half. This year on The Better Half, we're really going to focus on bringing you some fitness inspiration. It was your idea that you wanted to really focus on fitness. You had a big part in getting, incorporating that into your life.
Important. Yeah.
Yep, to get ready for the wedding and then to continue on as well.
Yep.
So they laced up their sneakers. They went for a run earlier this week when the weather was nicer, and The Better Half headed to the park.
Hi ladies, we just finished doing a 5-minute warm-up, and it's very important to warm up before you work out because you don't want to get injuries, and when you warm up you put yourself in a better position for stretching, which makes for an overall better workout. So now we're going to show you some great stretches to get the body going, get the blood pumping. And so first we'll show you some ways to stretch out your quads, your hamstrings, your legs, and get the blood pumping through those. Tay first is going to demonstrate great ways to stretch out the legs and the hamstrings and the quads. So right now, bending straight forward, you would hold each stretch about a good 15 to 30 seconds. And now she's going to isolate each hamstring by putting one leg in front of the other. Right now, her right leg is isolated and getting a great stretch. And then she does the same on the other side. And there we get a good stretch on the left side as well and get the hamstrings warmed up and ready to go.
Yes, and another thing you want to do is also make sure you stretch your arms so that we have some good blood flow going through the arms. And I normally would say do about 10 to 15 seconds of it too. And we start with the front. You do your right one or your left for about 10 to 30 seconds. And then we do the left one. And then another routine I would do is behind the back. And you want to make sure you hold your elbow so that way you give it some good stretch. And then you want to work on the other one as well. Just like
Perfect. And now we stretch the legs, we stretch the arms, and now we're going to do a little stretches for the abs. It's very important to warm up your core. That's where all your working out comes from and is based from. So legs flat on the ground, bring your arms in close. and then push straight back. And you can straighten your arms fully, or if you're not there yet, just keep them down low. And then now we'll go back into cat pose, and we'll hold this for a little bit. And ideally, like we said, we hold them for 30 seconds, but that's a great way to get stretched out and ready to work out. Yeah. So if you don't have a lot of time and you want to get a workout in, here is an easy way to burn a quick 100 calories. It's a quick blast, and it goes 40, 30, 20, 10. It's a workout I found on a fitness blog, one of my favorites, and now we'll go ahead and demonstrate that for you. So first you start with 40 jumping jacks. Let's go. Keep your core tight, and make sure you get a wide range of motion, right? Awesome. So you would do 40 of those. Now we're gonna do 30 crunches. So you lay on your back flat, core tight, and you can do your crunches in a different variety, but go ahead and do 30 crunches. You can do them this way. You can cross your legs. Whatever works for you, everyone's at a different level. So you do 30 crunches, right? Okay. 20 squats. This is great for your butt. Get your knees straight. You don't want them to go over your toes. Butt back and get low. Everyone does it different. You can see everyone's holding their dance differently. Sumo squats, whatever you want to call them. Awesome. You do 20 of these, and now we'll do 10 push-ups. You can do them at different levels from your knees. As they say, the girl way, but whatever works for getting your workout. Rosie's doing them from her toes. You get 10. You roll out the bed, knock that out, you got 100 calories burned. Awesome. Woo!
Good job, ladies. You made it look easy.
Yeah, we made it look easy. I don't know how easy it was. Yeah.
That's one great workout that you could do and burn 100 calories.
It's
That's
really
great.
fast.
And you're all athletes, right?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
What did you do?
I did cheerleading, basketball, volleyball, track. Wow. I did it all.
And you like to work your...
I like to work my booty. Yes, I love to do squats because I will like a lift on my butt and for it to be firm.
Everybody wants that.
Yeah,
Who doesn't? Butt? I mean,
right.
And you play basketball?
Yes, at basketball, and I ran distance and track.
And you said this workout is something your kid did with you.
Yes, my son does CrossFit, so he likes to do burpees and jumping jacks, and he also does spinning where you roll.
So you're
with
setting
the-
a good example,
Yeah.
which is
You
great
definitely
for
are.
him.
Awesome.
He actually works
That's
out
good.
with Drew. They work out
there you
together.
go.
Fun. Well, ladies, thank you so much. We're going to continue the fitness theme throughout the season. But up next, we're talking fashions. Fall fashions on a budget for back to school. The folks from Goodwill are here to show us some stylish looks for the season. That's coming up on The Better Half. Check it out, it's the Drivers. Bettina Driver was one of our very first hosts of this show, The Better Half, and she is the wife of former Packers wide receiver Donald Driver, of course. Well, he uploaded to his Facebook page this darling picture of the first day of school. Christian, Christina, and Charity, they're growing up
Check
before
out
our
those
eyes.
smiles. Look at the smile in the middle, adorable.
They're so cute.
That's a Driver smile.
Yeah, it is.
But they've gotten so big.
Time
and
flies.
Yeah, we miss them. Well, speaking of back to school, another school year is in session, and this morning we're talking some cute back to school fashions for less. Mary Savitan is here from Goodwill. Good morning, Mary.
Thank you for having me.
Nice
Enjoy
to
being
see
here
you.
again this year.
Now, I know you are a big fan of the thrift shopping. You do it all the time, right?
Yes, I love the Goodwill. We have a special relationship.
Oh, that's great. You can find great bargains and just practically brand new clothes for
Everything
hardly
for
anything.
accessories, shoes,
Anything.
toys. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a great way to shop, I think.
Mary, do you notice that at back to school time you're seeing a lot of activity in the stores?
Oh, very busy because every mom's looking to save money because you know how fast kids go.
Yep.
Boys go through pants and
Yes, they
shirts,
do.
even the girls too. So if you can find something at a bargain, it's easy to replace in a couple of months. Shop back at Goodwill.
Well, Mary did something fantastic. She put together 4 looks, 4 back-to-school fashions. We have 2 girls and 2 boys, and we're starting with Hunter. Hunter is 7.
Hunter is 7, and he is just wearing
Oh my gosh.
kind of the all-American plaid, and plaid's been around forever, but you know
It's getting popular again.
it's very popular again, and he got his shirt a little bit too big, so he's going to wear that all year and maybe next year. So his whole outfit came to less than $14, including the brand new pants and the brand new fedora.
I like the color. I love red, and I just think the way they incorporate it was
Yeah, the color
perfect.
scheme is
Right,
perfect.
and
the
doing
hat
that
is
little,
so cool.
the color block look like, we're all
Yeah.
kind of doing the color block up here. So I
You
mean,
got
he's
3
just ready to
trends
go.
in one look
Oh, yeah.
right there.
Right,
That's
yeah.
The
called-
color block, the plant, and the hat.
I know. and
That's
he's-
called balling
yeah.
on a budget, right there.
That's right.
There you
And
go.
look, he loves it. You can tell. I always feel like your clothes, you know, kind
Right.
of
Yeah.
speak
Right.
for you, and he's just
He's
happy. He's
confident.
wearing it well.
And $14. And you can't beat 4 pieces for $14.
Perfect,
It's a
yeah.
bargain.
Maura's next.
And she is just starting kindergarten, and you know, animal print has been very popular for women. It's one of my favorite
of my
things.
favorites, too.
And
It's my
isn't she just the
specialty.
cutest thing with
She's
those little
adorable.
leopard pants? And the best thing about this outfit is that she could wear those pants with any number of t-shirts, colored
Different
sweaters,
colors, yeah.
hoodies, and she could just wear those every day and have a whole different look with a different top. And her outfit, 2 pieces for $7.
$7?
$7. You
Wow,
just
I
can't.
think
Yeah.
that's beautiful.
She's darling. Michaela's next. Michaela's 9 in 4th grade.
In 4th grade, and she's kind of rocking the floral look. And you know, some girls, you just can't get your daughters into dresses,
Yeah.
but
Yes.
you want a little more feminine.
Still a
So
little
aren't these
girly.
cute
Yeah.
little pants? And it's the same thing. She could wear those pants with any number of t-shirts and knit tops and even her backpack. It's a little hard to see, but her backpack came from Goodwill, brand new. And so her outfit is less than $11 for the 3
Even
pieces.
with the
$11?
backpack?
Wow.
With the
I think
backpack.
that's amazing. Now this is cool.
And
This is very stylish right here. Yeah.
Brian's 11 in 6th grade, that middle school territory.
Oh yeah, and he is wearing the new graphic look. You know, I
Yeah.
think of like comic books,
Yeah.
something really bold.
Stands out.
And he was very comfortable in that, and we just did it something different. Put it with blue denim pants rather than black jeans or regular jeans.
And that's kind of the in thing, those kind of fitted pants,
Yeah,
fitted jeans.
yeah.
It looks really nice.
It's a
You
good
can find it right
contrast.
Isn't
My
that
son
great?
would wear that, so
Would you
I
wear
would
that?
get that for him.
I would wear that sweater too. Isn't that cute?
I like it.
And he's actually has a T-shirt underneath, which you can't really see. So his 4 pieces or his 3 pieces came for less than $8 too.
Wow.
That's
I'm really
Wow.
amazed by the
Yeah,
prices.
really.
Yeah.
And that sweater was probably had a brand, you know, had the original tag on
Yeah.
it. So.
You
Wow.
can find a
They
lot
really
of brand
do.
new stuff there because a lot of
Yes.
people just donate it, which is awesome.
Right,
and
you never know what you're
you
going to
never
find.
know.
You got to check and check often.
You check
At
off it. That's
Goodwill.
the key, right?
Mary,
Right,
thank
go.
you so much
Well,
for
thank
coming
you
back.
for having us.
Awesome
We're
job.
glad to
Thank
be
you.
here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Up next, we're going to switch to another recipe. We're heading back into the kitchen. How good does this look? It's Emily Nelson's Banana Bites. The recipe next on The Better Half. This is fun for this season. Each week on The Better Half, we'll be holding a Pet of the Week contest. We will highlight that pet during the show. If picked as the week's winner, they will win a $50 gift certificate to a local veterinarian in your community. And we do have a couple of pets to show you because people who are fans of us on Facebook have already been sending in pictures. This is Zoe, patiently awaiting Packer season, but is just watching the squirrels. That's Zoe and Menasha. We also have this cat. This is Madison, or Maddie, from Beaver Dam. And also, check this last one out. It's a Pom party for every Packer game. Go Pack Go. Those Pomeranians are Jones, and Joan is in Appleton. And the winner is
Joan Matty in
Appleton. It was the Pom party. Yay. Now you can submit your photos through the Better Half Facebook page, or you can tweet us at the Better Half GB, or email petoftheweek@betterhalf.tv. Now don't forget to find the right vet for your pet. Go to WVMA.org and click on resources to find a WVMA member veterinarian near you. Now we're heading back into the kitchen.
Okay, I'm so dressing up my pet. I can hardly wait. My dog Arlo. Okay, so back in the kitchen with Emily Nelson, I'm Amy Hanton, the cooking mom, and showing you that gorgeous. You dressed it up pretty, Emily. This is
you.
Emily's famous banana sheet cake with homemade cream cheese frosting, and you spread it on there. It spreads really nicely. That
It does,
frosting.
yep. Yeah, it really does.
And then you just crush some walnuts on the top, or you said the kids sometimes you'll do mini chocolate chips.
Sure, yeah, if you want to make it a little more kid-friendly, mini chocolate chips on there works well too, so.
Now that you've seen it, we can slice it up and everybody can have a bite coming up in just a few minutes. But we're cooking with bananas, which Emily's son Royal, Emily and Jordy's son Royal, happens to love bananas. So you always got some extra bananas laying around the house that you'd use.
Yep. Yeah, so this one, I just call them banana bites, and Royal actually helped me come up with this recipe. I was going to just use banana in it, and he was like, are there marshmallows in it? Another one of his favorite foods. And I was like, well, I can put marshmallows in it. So I did, and it turned out pretty well, and he really liked them, so that's what we do now. So
when I'm looking at this recipe, and what I like about it, it's my kind of recipe. It's like 3 or 4 ingredients, and if you need a real quick dessert, you know, you've got a dessert fix going on, you have these things in your pantry. We're talking peanut butter, bananas, marshmallows, and some chocolate chips, so love it.
Yep, all staples that you usually have around. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to cut the banana in about 1/2 inch-ish slices. Again, I don't, you know, runaway banana there.
No problem.
You know, I don't measure anything, but kind of just go along and it works out.
Okay. Now we're going to spread each of these with a little bit of peanut butter?
Yep, and you can choose any kind of nut butter that you want. For my son, I make him sunflower nut butter because he's allergic to nuts, so I use that. If you prefer almond butter, you can do that. If you like, what is it called? The chocolate hazelnut.
Oh yeah,
Nutella.
Yeah, we're big fans. Not that I know about that. We're big fans of that in our house.
Yes, so you can use that as well.
All right. So and then we're going to do. Now, where does the marshmallow come in?
Well, we are going to slice these, or cut actually the marshmallows in half. One thing I like to do, because they are kind of sticky, if you have some kitchen shears, you can use your kitchen shears, dip them in some warmish water, and use those to just cut, and it's very easy. So then we'll just take one part of the marshmallow, stick it right on top.
Okay, and then the chocolate, we've got melted chocolate chips here, which you can do very carefully in the microwave or on the stove top, and then we just kind of dunk and drizzle.
Yep, you can either set it on something and just drizzle it over, or you can kind of put it in there, use a spoon to kind of get the chocolate on there, and then use the spoon to get it out. So
yum. So you got it, you know, and then you put them in the fridge or let them set up a little bit.
Yep.
Here they are, all done on a plate. Man, we've got the peanut butter, the banana, the marshmallow covered in chocolate. Takes 2 minutes to whip these up. Yeah, and there's nothing not to love about that. Okay, now we're gonna get a little healthy. This is a fun, quick after-school snack or quick breakfast on the run. Tell us about this one.
Yep, it's called a healthy banana cream pie shake. I don't know if anyone's had a banana cream pie shake from any sort of ice cream place. I don't know if I'm allowed to say names, but
sure you are.
Okay, Dairy Queen or any place like that. So,
okay, sounds good.
So this is a little bit healthier. Basically, you just throw all the ingredients in a blender, turn it on, and you're good. So
frozen banana.
Frozen banana. Yep, you put one frozen banana in there. And actually, when I do have a lot of bananas that are overripe, I'll peel them and then have them and put them in just a Ziploc bag or some other container and stick them in the freezer. So they're there, ready to go. You just take them out.
Throw that in. Now, secret ingredient is a little bit of instant butterscotch pudding.
Yeah.
So a little bit of that.
Yeah, I kind of just thought that would add a good little flavor.
Sure. This is Greek vanilla yogurt.
Yep.
So instead of ice cream, we're going to get really nice and healthy there.
Yep.
And then ice cubes.
Yeah, a few ice cubes, just a handful. I'm very imprecise, I guess, when it comes to cooking. I just kind of stick my hands under the ice maker and put them in my hands and dump them in.
That's how I roll too. And then this is some milk.
Yep. A little bit of milk, about a tablespoon or so of graham cracker crumbs, and again, a handful of walnuts. I stick my hand in the bag, grab a handful, and throw them in. So yeah, you just throw it all in a blender.
That's easy enough.
Yeah.
Really easy. And we'll give it a whirl. So every banana cream pie I know has to have some whipped cream.
Yeah, that's right. Especially if you want a nice, pretty presentation.
Absolutely. All right, let's finish her up.
It's nice to put a little bit of whipped cream on there. You can sprinkle it with a little bit of graham cracker crumbs if you'd like.
Looks really naughty, but really for the most part,
for the
pretty
most
healthy.
part, yeah.
Emily, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
The ladies are over there chomping at the bits to come over and try some of this stuff, so stay with us. We'll be right back to wrap it up. You're watching The Better Half.
Well, welcome back to Rosie's favorite part of the show. This is the time we get to sample all the wonderful food and recipes that were made.
Favorite. I know.
Yes,
welcome. With the cream cheese frosting. That's what
Gave me some ideas.
And the nice big bag. Everybody have a fork?
Yeah, we're good.
You go right ahead. I got it.
That's called will control, willpower right there.
Thank you so much for spending some time with us, and we'll see you next week on The Better Half.